Professional AD carry players are starting to pick up exhaust over heal, and we are also seeing a similar trend in solo queue. Are we experiencing a shift in the meta? Maybe. Hello my fellow misfortunates and welcome to I think this is like low platinum MMR solo queue. But yeah, I definitely want to try this exhaust stuff. So this is, by the way, we do have a Yuumi this game who happened to pick up heal. But in pro play and also in solo queue, the people who do this, they do this without heal on their support. They go exhaust on the AD carry and ignite on the support. But so while this is definitely weaker in the lane phase, it is in the mid to late game very strong, especially when the enemy team has champions that just dive on you and try to kill you, like Nocturne, Olaf, Iana come to mind, Tryndamere. In this team, that's maybe the case with Graves. Maybe Ornn to some extent. If he's fed, he might try to get on top of me and CC me to death, and exhaust might help. Well, exhaust is kind of nice for the damage reduction, so Ornn might not be the best example. But Graves, if he's fed, definitely. I guess it's a matchup dependent pick, but I do want to try it out nonetheless, even if this matchup doesn't really call for it. Oh, we didn't hit the Raven there, didn't we? Nope. Also nope. Xayfe is going to be annoying, that's for sure. But hey, our team is doing alright. Get our level ups right there. Just chill, it's no use trying to pressure that. I'd like to see some jungle presence in the bot lane, because if Draven is on the enemy team, or on your team for that matter, as a jungler you always want to camp the Draven lane. Because when he's on your team you want him to get his stacks, you want him to cash in. And when he's on the enemy team you want to prevent that. So yeah, just kill him. As often as possible. The build I'm going for, by the way, is the standard Essence Reaver Infinity Edge build, but with Umbral Glaive first item. This does take away from your flexibility. I do think this is very strong on Misfortune. You do not have the flexibility of picking a third item according to your matchup, because you will always go Umbral Glaive, Essence Reaver, Infinity Edge. But the vision control it provides is just so amazing. And also the early lethality is great for your ultimate. I really love this. We're actually only down 6 CS. That's fine considering how the lane phase is going so far. It's a Draven lane, so what do you expect, right? I need to go there depending on... Right, Shyvana, let's go. Worth. The no smite of doom. That was pretty good. I also really liked Exhaust in that exchange against the Graves, making it very difficult for him to do anything. Also, a common theme shared across many AD carries is that they do not really have access to CC. Miss Fortune has her slow on her E, but that's very expensive and on a long cooldown if you don't max it. And Exhaust just gives you the opportunity to hunt down a target even better. Heal is movement speed, yes, but I think it's only for a very short period of time. This is 3 seconds, right? Yeah, 3 seconds. And, well, movement speed that has diminishing returns, and when you have Nimbus Cloak, it's definitely better to... I'm gonna do this like this and wait a little bit of gold for my dagger. Yeah, so when you have Nimbus Cloak, speeding yourself up while slowing the enemy down is way better than speeding yourself up twice. So that's another plus, and Absolute Focus is kind of like mandatory on AD carries nowadays. You hardly see any AD carry not running it. It's just such a good rune for safety. Raven with BF sword. Okay, Yumi wants to ward this. And she takes away gold from me. She gets the gold anyway, but even if she didn't, it's still better to give the gold to the AD carry. Oh well. I guess she's only like platinum, so I shouldn't be too harsh with her. She's doing a good job. Can't contest this. Raven is I don't know where. Almost he didn't extend his CS advantage. And if Raven doesn't get to snowball soon, then he's going to be very useless. Speaking of which, Exhaust came up too late. Damn. It only takes one Zyra root and they full combo you. Didn't get the kill though, so this is actually very good for us. Oh, I didn't buy my second Doran's Blade. What a mistake. Oh well, I guess at this point it's better to... Yeah, I want the extra long sword. Yeah, and I usually go 2 Doran's Blades with this. For some reason I forgot this game. This would have made a difference, this fight, definitely. The extra health and the lifesteal would have allowed me to maybe even survive long enough for my Exhaust to really put in the work against Raven. I only now realize. Maybe we just go for 1 Doran's Blade this game. I mean, at this point... Looks like they're retreating already. This might be warded too. But they would see me coming anyway. Okay, I did not respect his item power spikes. I did not press tab. I did not see the double BF sword coming. Yeah, my bad. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, you lack a lot of early dueling power. 3% extra lifesteal in the early game is so much. It's like plus 30% of what I currently have. And the 80 health also is like 10% more health. But hey, you can learn the lesson here. Buy your Doran's Blades. It's important for your early game. Fight this. It's too shaky. I never are there. If Zyra just R's me back, I die. Okay, I need an early Executioner's Calling because Raven's rushing Bloodthirster. Nice, get baited. We're still fine, CS-wise. Might kill them. Zyra's super low. Nice. Perfect. I want to fast push this very badly. Dragon should be safe anyway. I helped! Alright, let's base. I have my item. And I can also work towards Executioner's Calling now. This item just gives you so much utility and control. It's amazing. I just love it. Double Longsword's fine because we are building Essence Reaver next as well, so Longswords go into that too. Yeah, especially once he finishes Bloodthirster, we definitely need the healing reduction. Yes. Alright. They got our tower, right? Yeah, they have first tower anyway because of mid lane. I'm not paying much attention to the map right now, I'm being honest with you. I guess we can push one more wave. Yes, okay. Let's just go D-ward. And push mid lane. That dive should work, shouldn't it? Okay. I actually should have helped them earlier. I thought they had that safe, but I should have watched and went there. Also, Exhaust really helps you to prevent mages from one-shotting you. If Syndra gets too close, Exhaust range is definitely too close for comfort, then I can exhaust her and prevent her from one-shotting. So these are the main problems for the AD carry role, right? You get one-shot by AP mid laners, and you get dove by assassins and bruisers. And Exhaust really patches that weakness. Actually, Draven is so weak right now, we don't really need executioners, do we? I want to go back and buy. I have my Essence Reaver, not ready, but I have the two most important components. And also I'm low on mana right now. Okay. Syndra and Ornn are kind of fed. Syndra being the most scary one. But that works for me. I think she tried to trap us here, but I didn't really pay attention. She didn't move as I revealed her with Make It Rain. Break in 20. It's already control warded, so let's just control ward everything. I'm down. Breaks for Shyvana are obviously perfect. They should be coming from base towards us right now, but if we rush it, we might be done with this Drake before they even arrive, and it looks like that's the case. But this Ornn is one beefy target. Don't have my ulti. Yes, good job. That's actually quite risky. I should not have killed that minion. Let's go. Oh, I don't have mana for ulti. I might die here with the Ornn. Ah, so close. Oof. I did a lot this team fight though. It's alright. And again, I have a suspicion I would have survived this had I had another Doran's Blade in my pocket. But at this point, Doran's Blades are not worth much anymore. I definitely think, though, I need healing reduction. Even if it's just for Draven. Just gives me a little bit of peace of mind, right? Or maybe I'm just being paranoid. We have Ignite here, Ignite here. Against Ornn, Ornn healing reduction is also kind of a big deal, right? Oh well. Let's go man mode. I mean, just for Draven, who's 2 and 4, buying Executioners feels kind of wasted. But it is a good item against Draven nonetheless, and I recommend you, when in doubt, you should always just buy Executioners. It's so effective. Also against Ornn's Grasp with the Undying. It will do a lot. But getting my Infinity Edge 800 gold earlier is also quite nice. This Kled looks kind of lost. Let's see though. Can redeem him. This Ornn is so incredibly strong. The longer a fight goes, the more value healing reduction holds. So, because we can't take down Ornn quickly, the Executioners... I talk about it all the time, but I really think it's important to understand. Executioners, I should have probably got it instead of Pickaxe. Would have made this fight way cleaner. It also has a lot of regeneration, which is stopped by... or which is cut by healing reduction. Where's the ward? Well, here's one. Oh well, never mind. I think we missed a ward there that we could have cleared. No, so be it. I'll definitely go for Mortar Reminder after Infinity Edge though. Buying the Executioner's Calling first. Oh, Zyra, completely oblivious to the vision game. Isn't she? Yeah, that's Syndra's flash, definitely worth my cooldowns. Her flash is like 5 times my ult cooldown, so that's definitely a win. I have exhaust for the Graves if we need it, but doesn't look like it. God, I just killed myself. All calculated. Was all a bait. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, we're fine. That was sketchy though. I definitely should not have challenged that in the or in Fog of War. But hey, as long as it works, at least it looked cool. So if it doesn't have flash, she should be dead. Just auto-attacking him right as he walks out of my ulti. For maximum damage, we need to retreat. Where? Show me. Ah, juicy. The dewarding squad on patrol. Okay, let's work towards the Mortar Reminder. Ornn has such a great late game. Look at this value. Already 3000 gold worth of stats for his team. With Infernal Soul though, it will be way easier to take him down. Top lane is the place to be, by the way, because we can still take down 3 towers in that lane. Whereas in mid lane we can only take down 1. So top, this is always what you need to assess. Where can you get the most value? And most of the time people make the mistake of just grouping in mid lane to try to play the mid and late game, especially in lower elo. People just group mid and hope for the best. And they will regroup mid even after the inhibitor is already gone. But what you really need to understand, well, it's kind of counterintuitive at first sight, because you think, hey, we are safer in mid lane because there are no towers to attack us. But it's the other way around. You want to take down the towers. They need to be afraid of you, the towers, if they are sentient, which they can be. I don't know. Don't know about the League of Legends lore. Yes, clean. I think we can end, maybe? It's a good question. 2 of them, 3 of them respawn. But yeah, the other 2 are still dead for 30 seconds, and they are quite fed too, so... Okay. That Ornn was literally a boss, oh my god. Let me know in the comments though what you think about exhaust on AD carries, and if you want to see more Umbral Glaive misfortune, then click the link on your screen right there. A big thank you to all my Patreons and channel members. If you want to become a Patreon yourself, just go to patreon.com/mfdb. But if you rather save your money, you can support me for free by clicking the like and the subscribe button.